Alright guys, Garth here, Murphy's Film. Something a little bit new, and this is my monthly favourites for the month of February. If you didn't see the last video, I'm in my own house. This is boss. Right, let's shed some light on the situation. So I've never done one of these monthly favourite videos before, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure if this is going to be a thing going forward. I just thought it'd be one of them things that'd be worth just something a little bit different from the usual kind of stuff that I do on this channel. Usually from me you see the kind of photo walks, reviews, trying out films for the first impression, that kind of thing. But this time I thought I'd try something a little bit different, as some of you are aware, and if you're not, you're about to be, that I do have a little baby on the way. So I'm looking for things where I can still record, but if I need to be in the house for whatever reason, I can be here for the other half. So the first thing that I want to mention for this month's monthly favourites is this t-shirt. This t-shirt's actually a bit of merch, and it's by the one and only Matt Day. It's his Document Your Life t-shirt. Obviously this is not sort of major, but when I found out that Faye was pregnant, I wanted to pick this up because I've got a feeling that I am going to be documenting my life a lot more very soon. So the next item that I would like to talk about is my dedicated 35mm film scanner. This is it. This is the Konica Minolta Diimage 4. So this is quite an old film scanner. I believe it's from 2004. And like I said in the intro bit, my other half is now pregnant. So the whole idea of getting this was to replace this, which was my old Canon Scan 9000 F Mark II. Could you have got a more early 2000s name than that? So the Konica Hexar Minolta, whatever, Diimage 4 is a dedicated 35mm scanner. It will also do APS-C film. However, I don't shoot that. I haven't got a camera to shoot that, and I'm not going to shoot that unless anything random happens in the future. But at the minute, I've got no plans to shoot it. But it will shoot black and white. It will scan black and white slide, black and white neg, color pos, and color neg. It'll basically scan everything, all dedicated, with a CCD 16-bit color scanner sensor. So basically it's a similar sensor to what's in the Leica M9 is what's scanning my film. It also feeds the film in automatically in strips of 6, so I can pretty much press batch scan and walk away, unlike with my current, or what used to be my current scanner, having to click on every single individual frame in Silverfast, and it would sometimes actually take me up to nearly an hour and a half getting colour right, or framing it all up in using Silverfast with the Canon. But with this I can literally click 2 buttons and walk away. As I say, with the little one on the way, this has been a lifesaver. So a lot of you guys know I also do shoot with my Hasselblad, and that Hasselblad is my only medium format camera. So I've took the stance of all my colour and black and white work is going off to AG Photo Lab in the UK for development and scanning there. So all of my colour work also gets sent off to AG Lab in 35mm, and all my black and white I still do at home and scan it myself. So sticking with the pregnancy theme here, another one of my favourites this month has been this. This is a Polaroid camera. It's a very standard 636 close-up camera. It's not a special Polaroid camera whatsoever. However, since Faye has been pregnant, I've taken the stance, although she is quite reluctant sometimes. We've been doing a Polaroid once a week, so we're actually counting up. Yeah, we're counting up to the 40 weeks where we'll actually be able to find out, well, not when we'll be able to find out, but when we'll actually see our little one. So yeah, although it's going to be expensive for me to shoot, I'm only shooting one a week, so it's not been too bad. She's currently, probably at the time of you seeing this, just over 15 weeks pregnant, so she's over 3 months. The next thing on my list is 2 books. One of them is something that I picked up recently on my last paycheck, and one is one that I have mentioned in a previous video that I will link up in that corner or that corner. I can't remember which side the cards are on, plus the fact I never really mention the cards in my videos. So the first book that I want to mention is this. This is Alex Soth's, that is hard to say, Alex Soth, Sleeping by the Mississippi. If you guys are into colour photography in the slightest, I highly recommend picking this book up. And also, I'm probably preaching to the choir with this because a lot of you will have already heard of this guy. Some of the work in this is absolutely phenomenal, and you can actually see most of the work online on his website. However, it is still very much worth having the physical book. And as you can see, I've got some sticky notes on mine of images in there that I thought were like, on my first read through, they really stood out to me, and I thought I need to go back and study them a little bit more. So the second book that I want to mention is this. This is A Year in Photography in the Magnum Archive. This book at the time cost me, I think it was £4 on Amazon, so absolutely steal of a deal. So the whole idea of this book is it's 365 images taken over 60 years of all different Magnum photographers. There are some really iconic images in here, and it's one of them books that I keep going back to. I haven't annotated any the way that I have with Alex Soth's work, and that's because I've read Alex's since, and that was the first one that really made me go, oh, I need to go back at this. But I'm going to start going back through a lot of me other photo books and doing the same with them too, because this does also have some incredible photos in. And if you can find this on Amazon cheap, I highly recommend it because it's worth getting. It's a nice big thick chunky book, and as I say, I think it only cost me about £5, so definitely worth picking up. And as I've already said, monthly favourites to me aren't necessarily things that I have bought this month, it's things that I have enjoyed using over the past month and the past few months, because obviously this is my first one. So the big thing that I've been shooting recently is this. I've been shooting a lot of Kodak Portra 160. I know negative feedback said that this is in the crap tier of film because of the light. However, up until the middle of January, my Hasselblad 80mm lens would not shoot at any shutter speeds below 1/15 of a second. It's now being repaired by PPP Repairs, or Piero. So if you're watching this, which you're probably not, big shout out to Piero. So the reason for that was it would work any shutter speed above 1/15 of a second, and it would also work in bulb. So because of that, I took to shooting a lot of Portra 160 for nighttime photography. As I say, because I couldn't get the 1/15 and lower, I was putting myself into situations where I was shooting a lot of 4, 5, 6 second plus exposures, and with that you also have to factor in Portra 160's reciprocity. So with all that being said, Portra 160 and my Hasselblad 80mm and 50mm, that has been my go-to combo for maybe the past, since November, for a new project that I'm working on, which I'm hoping to get done by possibly, in fact no, I'm not going to talk any more about my project. But long story short, I've been shooting a lot of Kodak Portra 160 because my lens wouldn't go beneath 1/15. Now that it does, I'm still sticking with it because I want to keep this project that I'm working on consistent, and Portra 160 just gives absolutely lovely Kodak Portra tones, because YouTube tones. So at the risk of making this video far too long than it needs to be, it's been Garth here from Murphy's Film, and by the time you've seen this, I will actually know what gender baby I'm having. I'm super excited. And if you guys are interested in that, let me know down in the comments below, and I will leave a comment or possibly do a follow-up video. It's been Garth here from Murphy's Film. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And if you've stuck around this long, I just want to say thank you for sticking around, and things are going to be changing up on this channel a fair bit with everything going on, but at the same time I'm trying to upload as much as I possibly can in the situation that I'm in. So it's easier for some people, but it is what it is. It's been Garth here from Murphy's Film. As I've already said, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and I'm gonna go. Peace out.